guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Meg and today I'm going to teach you how to do a really creepy 3D spider. I did poop myself a little bit while I was doing this because I hate spiders, but it's a really cool design and it's super easy to do. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and make sure to give us a thumbs up. I'll see you in a minute. Bye! Right guys, we're going to get started with this lovely cat eye shade and it's called Galaxy. You can find this over on the website, the link will be in the description box below. Then you want to get your cat eyes magnet and just using the little circle bit on the end can give a really cool effect. I was simply just playing around at this point and I was like, oh that looks cool, so we'll go with it. And that's what we did, but look how cool that looks. So then you want to take your luminous colour Ectoplasm. These do glow in the dark. They're really cool if you want to go out and you're going to like a rave or like a big festival. They look really, really cool with nail art. So what I decided was to just cap the top of the nail and then drag it down into a little gooey drip. It was kind of giving like Beetlejuice vibe nails and also maybe a little bit Monsters Inc. But then I kind of like went off on a tangent and I had no plan. But I knew I was going to put something 3D on, so the spider was the chosen one, even though I've got a massive, massive fear of spiders. So the more I started to do it, the worse my anxiety got. Even though I know it wasn't real, it was like, ugh, you know, just the look of them. Ugh. Anyway, this is how we're looking. I did 2 coats of Galaxy and then I also did 2 coats of Ectoplasm as well, and that's how it looks. I was just going to leave it there, but because I was like, I really like this and I could make a whole set on it, but I really thought, you know what, you guys can see it as it goes, and if you like it how it is now, you can then stop if you're following along and you can just keep the design like that and add it into a really nice purple themed Halloween set, or you can carry on with me and we will go for the 3D spider, which is what we're about to do. Okay, so let that cure for 60 seconds. There she is doing her thing. Then you're going to take your gel top sealer and just do a nice thin and smooth layer of that all over. Then I am using a sculpting gel here in the next step just to create my 3D spider. This can be done with any form of thick gel, so a really good way of doing it is to get some clear Acrygel and then also add some clear, so we've got a crystal clear acrylic powder, and you can just cut some of that into the Acrygel and that will basically stop it from being too tacky. And if you just maneuver it and create it a little bit more of a ball on a clean surface, you will then be able to create something like this as well. Just make sure that you use a silicone tool like me here while I'm doing her little fangs on her head, and try not to overwork the product, because when you're dealing with Acrygel, even if you are adding some acrylic powder into it, it can get really tacky and sticky. You can use a slip solution or a bit of acetone as well, just to stop it from sticking to your tools or your fingers. For anyone that's interested in how to achieve that method and to learn how to do it, if those are the tools that you've got in the salon or at home, then I will get right on to making a tutorial on how to do it and how to achieve that to the best of your ability. Leave a little comment in the description box if that's something you'd like to see. As you can see here, I have just popped a little bit more gel on the side of the spider's body, and I've gone ahead and pre-rolled some little sticks of gel here, and I was just pushing them in and then flash curing in between each side, and I wasn't sure how this was going to go. As usual, I'm just winging it. And it looked okay at this point, so I was like, I'll carry on. I'm just gonna keep going. Megan, stop. My lord. When I watch myself back, sometimes I do think, Megan, just stop making your life hard. It was fine. Look, mess it up. Leave it. Megan, don't. Okay, so I must have cured that side now and stopped faffing. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other side. You want to just try and prop those little sticks of gel into something sticky so it holds for a second, just so that you can pop it into the lamp, and then obviously it will set. And then I have also pre-rolled some more legs that are a bit thinner than the top ones, and they're a little bit longer, and I just cut them using a cuticle tool. And I'm now just here applying some clear as day builder gel to the little tips of those and then sticking that to it. Can you see? I'm So it actually holds it like glue, which was really cool. And then it just kind of, the leg rested on the nail, so that worked well. So I'm going to repeat that now on all of the legs. We're going to add a dot of Clear as Day Builder Gel and then just pop the leg on top, and that should do the trick. If you need to use your lamp to flash cure in between just to make sure that they don't move, then absolutely go for that. And what I'm doing here is just going over with the Clear as Day Builder Gel over all of the joints, whilst also freaking the F out about how this looks. I mean, you completely must understand me if you have a like spider phobia, because I do, it's mad. Anyway, we've gone in with Mojito, which is super cool, really, really glitz and glam bright green gel, and it's a glitter, so you can build on this, but I wanted to give the spider a bit of a see-through, it just cringes me out talking about it, a see-through body, and then on the head as well. Oh God, it really does make me feel funky when I'm looking at this. It did look cool, but it does make me feel a bit of a type of way. Anyway, we're just going to cover the body once with the one layer, and I just messed up a bit there, so I'm just cleaning that. And then, oh no, hold on. I did 2 coats, I lie. I did 2 coats of that just to create a little bit more pigment. As you can see here, it builds up really well. So do ignore me for a second, I lied. Then once you've cured that, I'm going to use Caribbean Cruise, which is a goldy shimmer, and just cover the legs. I do believe I also went in with a little bit of burnt ember as well. I think that's how you say it. It's another sort of goldy, coppery kind of shade, just to create a little bit of depth on the legs. So I'm going to just pop that on all of the legs. It doesn't have to be too neat. I was literally just popping a little layer over each one. And then I also went over the body with a couple of lines of that as well, just to give it a little bit of, you know, a little bit of spark and something going on, because I didn't want the body to just be left green. Okay, so we're nearly done with the legs. As you can see, they are almost done, and I think the colours worked really well together. I wanted something for the legs that would really contrast against the purple and the green, and I felt like Caribbean Cruise and the burnt ember was really, really nice. That sort of like coppery shade really bounced off the purple, and I'm super happy with it at the minute. But like, can I just say, it's so creepy. Like, that looks like my worst nightmare. Like, I can't even explain it to you enough, but it's my worst nightmare. But anyway, we're doing it, and we're doing it on a nail. I just hope that no clients ask for this in the future, because I'll be like, no. I'm just cleaning up the edge here because I messed up again. Silicone tool's really good if you've top coated underneath, because it just wipes it straight off. And here I'm just going in with those colours again, like I said, and then I will add some dots using the Serious Black and top coat him, and then she's all done. And there we have it. That is how to create a really cool 3D spider with a cat eye effect underneath. I think that you can probably create 1 or 2 styles of nail out of this tutorial. You can keep it simple, or you can do what I did and just go a little bit extra. But yeah, I'm happy with that, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.